Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So Sol has been an absolutely incredible investment play for those that took advantage of this even as early as $20, especially those that entered at the start of the year. And for those of you who would recall my update when price was around the $29, $30 mark as well, congratulations. You would have made at this era, and again, this could have, would have, should have. So this is mainly to the people that did take advantage of this play. Of course, this is at its all-time high, over 651%. From where price is now, 500%. For those of you that took advantage earlier, around $15, $11, that is a whopping over 1,000%, over 1,500%. Absolutely incredible play. Now, the question that you're all wondering now is, what's next, right? What happens now? Especially, again, based on the hype, a lot of people are going to be buying this, even at this high. The question now becomes, should you get involved? Let's have a look at some of the, token metrics, right? So it's currently down 15.1% for the day. Price is actually at $170. And I forgot to mention its all-time high was $216. It's incredible that this project was under one or just over $1 at the start of the year. So guys, this would have been a fantastic investment play, and it just goes to show how much money can be made in the cryptocurrency market, right? Even with as little as $1,000, as you can see, would have made you well over $100,000 return. I can't believe we're actually, I can't believe I just said that, guys. This literally is one of the biggest and best opportunities that we will probably have in our lifetime, and that's the cryptocurrency market I'm referring to. So let's have a quick look. So for the year, up over 4,500%. Last 30 days, 318%. Guys, for those of you that may be new to the just general investing or in general, this is obscene. Returns like this, typically in the stock market, you are looking at years, sometimes even decades, to see these kind of returns. And this is in the last 30 days. And not only this isn't a penny stock. This isn't a project with no merit. This is actually a solid project, as I mentioned before, that's being dubbed the Ethereum killer. But I don't look at cryptocurrencies as, which one's better. They all have a role to play, and they all have their own unique unique capability and values that they add to the overall ecosystem, right? Last 14 days, 123%. Last 7 days, 32%. And as you can see, last 24 hours is currently down. Now, based on these two figures, right, we'll ignore the last 30 days. Based on these two figures, you can understand why people are still looking at buying this up, especially when there's predictions of Solana hitting $500 this year. Could that happen? I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. Probably will happen, but does that mean we are going to chase this trade? Well, of course we already have our positions, but does this mean that we will start adding new positions or start chasing this position? Probably not, because I'm going to show you what is going to happen next. So congratulations for making it to this part in the video, because I'm actually going to get into some of the analysis now and walk you through some things to look out for, right? And what I expect to happen. Now, we will likely see this continue to the upside, right? Especially if the overall cryptocurrency market does continue to move to the upside. So that $500 target is actually a pretty decent prediction. I mean, that's only 187%. So Could that happen? Yes, that could happen. And it could actually happen before the end of November. However, and there's a big however here, if we start seeing, we're likely to start seeing profit taking towards the end of the year. So this is what will likely happen. So even if you got involved in this, and let's say you rid this all the way up for that extra 187%, which is still a large gain. As the profit taking occurs, it's these cryptocurrencies that have had the biggest parabolic growth are the ones that are likely to fall off a cliff. What does that mean? They are the cryptocurrencies that tend to move in a straight line when they crash, right? Some cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, as of recent, kind of trends to the downside, may dump about 5 to 10%. 10-20% is a big crash for Bitcoin now. Whereas this, you could see a crash of 50% in a heartbeat, right? Because again, it's people taking profit. So that 50% crash is insane. That will bring price down to 250. Again, if you bought now, you're still in profit, but then you miss out on all these gains. And then you could start to see price maybe settle around the $150 mark, and then maybe obviously start to recover right at the end of the year, or in January or February. It depends on the overall cryptocurrency market and how things play out. But remember, guys, no matter how good a project is, whenever you see price move in a straight line, a correction has to occur. Now, is there still room to make money in this? Of course there is. However, you can't time the market, which means if you don't have an exit strategy, even if you're up 100%, you're likely to not only lose the profit, but lose your initial investment because, of course, you do not have a plan. Which means, as they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? Now, of course, guys, I forgot to add, before I continue this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always, always, always make sure to do your own research. With that being said, guys, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group, because that's where you're going to be able to stay up to date on all our latest updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And of course, we have another big video coming up, and this is where we're going to highlight what we personally will be doing now to prepare for the end of the year. And just a little tip, the focus will be on the altcoins, right? This is where we're going to see the biggest growth. This is where we're going to see the biggest movers. And of course, now is a good time to join our $500 to 1 Bitcoin flip challenge. And you can do that by clicking the link in my description and joining Crypto Crew Premium today. Our first month, we did over 200%. This month, we're aiming for 500%. So make sure you click the link in my description and join Crypto Crew Premium today. I'm also going to be outlining a full end of year strategy. So this is step by step what I plan to do by the end of the year. Step by step. Again, guys, as mentioned, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research, but I'm going to be doing what I personally will be doing. And again, this could be a make or break for many of you. So I would suggest you send me an email if you're interested in joining that webinar. That will be called The Exit. If you're interested, send me an email and we'll add you to our waiting list, and you'll see who will be approved to be able to join this webinar. Guys, it's been an absolute blast. Solana has been incredible. And just to conclude, would I buy now if I didn't own any? No, I wouldn't, because we don't chase gems. We find them when they're undervalued and we let them rocket, just like we've seen here. Stay tuned if you want to see our next updates, our next 100x gems, our next 10x gems. I already did a video on Alliance Block, which I believe will be the next monster. Anyway, guys, remember, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. There's a lot of greed in this particular market now. So it's time to be fearful. It's time to look elsewhere for the other opportunities. With that being said, guys, seize the day.